Hey YouTube, do you want to be a computer professional like me? Well, you're in luck, because with my helpful tutorials on how to build a computer for under $2,000, you'll be gaming like a pro in no time, guaranteed! Welcome back to the build. Now it's time for me to break down what we're going to be building today by showing you some of the pieces that are going to go into this high-tech gaming computer. Our first object on the table is this high-tech Alienware AMD one-socket motherboard. Oh no, you definitely don't want to drop it on the ground once it's not in the box. I mean when it's in the box. Now for the CPU, we've chosen a 1.2 gigahertz AMD processor, and that's going to let us really render some things in these games. I'm sure you had your eyes on this bad boy. That's right. It's definitely the correct item. Let me double check one more time. That's right. This is the 54 horsepower per hour Airlink 101 wireless processor. Let's do a quick installation tutorial for this bad boy. But first I want to go over some of the special things. This here is the processor. It's 25 horsepower, and this is the pickup receiver, which is also 25 horsepower. Now to put this in, you follow me, camera guy? We're just going to take this slot here. It's a PWI slot, and we're just going to slide it in, give it a little tap, and there you go, you're ready for your wireless using. Now that we've got some of the base things down, let's go over what really makes this a high-quality gaming computer. Here is our high-tech graphics card, and this is our RAM. This stands for Radical Anchovy Memory Unit. Now, this here is 1 gigabyte, and our motherboard supports 2 sticks, which means that each one of these is a whopping 500 megabytes. This RAM is going for about $600 to 800 US euros. Now, here's the real important. The data transfer date on these bad boys says it's up to 50 megabits per second. Yeah. And for the main material, it says aluminum and genital leather. This is the EVGA J Fierce 19800 GT, and this is a PCIe 2.0, and it's not compatible with our motherboard. Alright, enough about what's in here. Let's pop this bad boy open. Upon getting your computer, if you desire to open it up and check it out, let me show you how. Lay your computer flat like this, making sure it's facing the right way. And take these 2 prongs, push them in, they pop right off. What we're going to do is, let me get a good screen, you just pull these bad boys off. We're going to pull them off just so easy. Alright, cut! Now that we've gone through the easy process of opening this easy-to-open computer, we're going to make sure everything is functional. Yep, it looks good as new. This is a little loose, but power supplies don't need to be properly in the case. Alright, so let's look at some of the things we didn't talk about on the outside of the computer. This is our RAM. These are both 500 megahertz RAMs. If we look on here, it says removal will void I'm going to do a quick reinstallation guide for the RAM. Pop these things open and face it the right way. Put it in and give it a little force, and there you go, your RAM's back in and brand new. Okay, to take your RAM out, just move these 2 prongs back and snap it out. Just like that. And now I'm going to show you how you can improve your performance of your RAM. Here's what you're going to need to speed up your RAM. Some paper tools and some Coke Zero. Okay, now get your paper towel and just reap it off like this and put it like that. Now this is where it's going to get extremely overcooked. Put your RAM on there and just pour the Coca-Cola on the RAM. You're going to want to let this sit here for about 30 minutes to really soak in that Coke Zero. Now that your RAM's been soaking in the Coca-Cola, we can take away this. Now we're going to use this tool to kind of brush over the RAM, and now we're going to flex it to kind of get the RAM to absorb it a little more. You want to really be, the RAM isn't going to break. Now when your RAM's been overclocked by this Coca-Cola Zero, we're going to need a new bonding agent and a new cooling agent. So we're going to take some of this green duct tape, any color works, and just cut a piece off. Now, put your first piece of rame down on your cut piece of tape, and to complete the circuit with the rame, you got to be precise. Just put it like that. Now we're going to tape it up, just like that. And now you have overclocked rame. Time to put our overclocked rame back in. Now, while we were overclocking our rame, I used my computer as a storage case. So, if you did do this, like I did, you need to move all the stuff out of your computer case. None of this. Got a Coke. Okay, now let's put this bad boy back in, just like this. Make sure it's facing the right way. No problem. I mean, the duct tape will hold it for a flexibility bond. There you go. You're ready to go. Alright, let's see how this computer can handle Call of Duty 4. We're in Call of Duty 4, and I've tested out myself, and we're getting some pretty good FPS. As you can see on the menu, we're getting about 10 frames per second. Pretty good. We're going to go ahead and use our class setup and show you some of my skills while we're at it. Okay. We're about to play our first game of Call of Duty on this brand new computer, and it's really going to be, as you can see, we're maxing out at about 7 frames per second here. It's pretty good. Let's just see this in game. Oh, we're at 5. Okay, let's go with the M16 we set up. As you can see, the graphics on this game are very good. We're getting about 5 FPS in game. The graphics are very good. As you can see, this is one of my best gaming experiences I've had in a while. Very realistic graphics. I'm really digging this game. I mean, the graphics are insane. Here, look at that fire. How nice that fire is. We're going to keep shooting it. Oh! Look at that. It was at 5 frames per second even during an explosion. So maybe we should, look at this. This is some really high-def gaming right here. And I got my 3D glasses on as well. So this is a really submerging color. I got the blue and the red. It really just makes the game pop. You know what I mean? My eyes hurt a little bit, but... So let's throw a grenade, see how that works. That's pretty cool. Cool physics engine. Whoa. Now, if I do say so myself, that is quite insane. As you can see, we're still getting a max frame rate for our GPU, about 5 FPS. Not bad, I'd say, for this $50 build or $100 build. I mean, $2,000 build. I mean, that's just a make. I have another higher-end game computer, and I'm only averaging about 2. I mean, it's pretty insane.